Hola, amigos. Just a short video. Welcome to Red Pill Bikers Shark Week. I'll explain. So every once in a while, I have a philosophical bent, which means I'm by nature kind of contemplative, and I think about things, and I think about, because I've realized that the only thing I have any control over is my own thoughts and my own actions, my own perceptions, and my own speech. These are the things that I have control over. Pretty much everything else is outside my control. So I sit back and I contemplate why I do certain things. And I was thinking the other day, actually yesterday, why am I making these videos? And I think it's, probably a variety of reasons. It's probably a form of my own kind of therapy, and but that's not a huge part of it. And maybe it's a creative side of me until I look at my own videos and go, there's not a lot of creativity in this. It's just a guy with a smartphone. And so I got thinking quite a bit about it, and I got a little bit deeper, and I'm thinking to myself, okay, am I getting on here making videos because I'm living in the past? And no, I've moved on with my life and very much enjoying my life. And am I doing it because of bitterness from a past relationship? And I'm like, no, not anymore. Actually, I started this channel, God, a couple, 3 years ago, and I realized, I put up a couple of videos and realized these videos are just coming out of bitterness. And I'm not saying I never had it, but I really don't feel any bitterness now. I've detached, once again, the detachment thing. I've detached from that. And then, is there an underlying hatred for females? And I've analyzed that and realized that's not true. I mean, I had a mother. I have women in my lives. I have had good relationships with females. So that's not the answer. And then I realized I was watching a show on television, and it was during Shark Week, which I think is going on still, and these people were researching great white sharks. And before they did it, before they hopped in the water and just started swimming with these sharks, they put in a large metal cage that they built around them. Now, these people didn't hate sharks. They didn't have anything against sharks. They just knew, because they were very well informed, and they had taken the time to research this particular animal, that they needed protection around them, or they could lose an arm and a leg, or possibly lose their lives. And that's when it hit me. This is just my Shark Week. I'm not out here spreading hatred. I don't want anybody I'm not saying don't have relationships. I'm not saying any of that stuff. All I'm helping to do is give some information to help young men build a cage around themselves before they jump into the water with the sharks. See, I was sort of raised in ignorance. Nobody told me about any of this stuff, and maybe they didn't tell me because they didn't know. And so I jumped in the water with a shark, and I had no cage. And I went in there with no information. And I ended up losing an arm and a leg, and nearly bled to death, and was miserable. So I finally realized I'm making these things just to help the other guys out there gain a little information, do a little research. I'm certainly not the beginning and end all of information on relationships. God knows that. But if I can help a guy build a little bit stronger cage to protect him from the sharks, then these videos are worthwhile. Keep it real, guys. Life is hard. Don't make it any harder than it needs to be. Adios.